Oh, great. We've got the new destroyers. I'll leave that at that, and I'll put the effort into researching... Oh, I can't go any further down there anyway. Magnetic mines for mine damage. We do have rocket artillery. And we do have that in our templates. It's not too long to research. I'm going to go with... The garrison thing is sorted out for now. But I might do that anyway. The hospitals are in use. I'll get the hospitals in use. Improve them. Fewer casualties, which you might think doesn't matter with 6 million men. But it's the experience loss that they really help with. What are you? Let's put you... It was here, I think, or here. Or maybe even there, but it's fine. We can get them there, and I do need a division there anyway. So, where are these dangerous naval invasions? What's this mean? So it's not for me though. I mean, Japan's... Is it Japan that's invading or the Americans? Problems. Right, so these guys... We've got this fairly well held. It's an odd shaped and sized peninsula, so it's a bit awkward. Let's take... Oh, hang on, just a minute. Let's take those 4 divisions out of there. Those ones in particular seem to be eating all the supplies. And let's go and stick them on the coast on the other side. For now, because I think I might be putting these up to defend somewhere else. Japanese modern tanks? Okay. They're a step ahead of us. Non-aggression pacts. Should we go and have a look and see what our friends in the Soviet Union are up to? Do you know, it's hard to tell where the front lines are at the moment. But I'm not seeing anything apart from here. They are advancing. Well, cool. Okay. We'll see how that develops in time. I'm just kind of happy with my China, actually. It's done quite well. We've grabbed the resources we wanted. I still want to get across here. That's clearly going to be really, really tough. The supply situation is still bad in the middle of there. What's it like up in the north now? It should be... oddly enough, it's not actually... Oh, it's not finished. Okay, I thought this would have been done by now, but it isn't. That's fine. We could take the pressure off the north by slamming our cavalry forces into the enemy somewhere. Eastern Micronesia. Right, I don't need to know about this. This is... I think this is what my allies are doing, because it's not... It's coming up in blue rather than red. An enemy has air superiority over Burma. Well, we can change that pretty quickly by knocking out Burma, which would be a great move. Right, so where would we attack if we were going to try and cut through to here? This is a weak point right here. If we could cut across there, we could chop that off quite quickly, and then this lot would be surrounded. Yeah, let's bring the cavalry in and make a plan for that. We got the landing craft stuff. Okay, that's far enough down the naval invasion, I think. We're not really in a situation industrially to start producing mechanized units, but I really, really want to. We are late in the war. We've got nothing like that, and we really, really should. So far behind on a lot of the technology. I haven't redesigned the light tank model yet. I should go and do that. And at the same time, start researching the next stuff up. So let's switch over to production. Our light tank chassis is terrible. We're out of... Oh, okay. This isn't good. Just a minute. We've got enough trains. Yeah, our towed rocket artillery. We lost a factory somewhere. It's probably one of those that we lost in the north. We need probably fewer... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'd say we need less of that. Let's put some more into there. Some more into... No, I think we had a lot of advanced artillery. Oh, that's the advanced anti-air. Right, I think we can pull that back quite a bit now. We'll leave it at 7. But we do some more naval bombers. Do some more light tanks. That should hopefully be able to maintain its position there. We need more fighters. We definitely need more support. More fighters, actually. Let's change this to ×5. Okay, we don't have enough, but that will do. We'll put it on there. We need more fighters. So, we're going to... Let's just cancel that before I click on the wrong thing now. We're going to make a better version of the light tank. They've got the improved chassis. We've got points to spend on this as well, so let's make a good job of it. We're going to go for... I guess it doesn't matter too much. 2-man turret, which is fine. Small armaments. We're just going to go for the improved small cannon. Do we have it? That's fine. We'll probably go for the diesel engine. I'd like to keep supply use down, but I want reliability up. So, suspension. We've got bogey suspension, interleave roll. Anything for reliability? The torsion bar was quite good, I thought. Max speed is quite good. We'll go torsion bar. We've got cast armor. And oh yeah, leave that on the gasoline engine for now. And then we need a radio. Always need a radio in these. Special module, additional machine gun. And that's probably it. We don't want to make this too expensive. It just looks cool. And reliability is currently nice, so let's whack that up. I want that to get about... I don't want it to slow anything down, this is the thing. So we need to be able to go at the speed of I don't know what the speed of mechanized is, actually, when we finally get there. Is that the max that can go to? No, it can't, and we're still good. So if I set that to 12, we're definitely good. And then the armor... Well, 11 kilometers an hour. 100% reliability, 11.5 kilometers an hour. I'll take that. Nice! So we're going for the improved light tank chassis. It'll take a bit more to build, but we've got more factories on the job now. Probably unnecessary if I'm just using them as recon, but I like to play with the game, if you know what I mean. I don't always like just to go with the best number or the best stat. I like to feel like I'm playing a World War II strategy game, and that feels like the right thing to do. So what are we going to do? So, oddly enough, we've got issues with these guys down here, and I'm going to guess... Let me just put that onto... Give them the maximum trucks. Does that help? Let's see if it updates after a day. I don't really want to put a supply depot in the middle of nowhere. But we can afford the trucks to do that. Maybe I'll just move him out of there, you know? He doesn't have to be there. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting fed up of all these war calls from everybody. I don't like people sitting in supply holes. It's not nice. I don't think we need to modify the government. I think we've got it where I want it. For most things. Which means we can start selling war bonds. Which gives us what? So, consumer goods factories. Suspend the Inter-Party Coordination Council. What does that do? We lose stability, but then we'll stop it going towards democracy. I don't mind that, you know. I might come to regret that. But I'm going to see how that goes. Why can't I do that? I need excavation 4. Okay. So that's the thing. Nothing down there. There's nothing to worry about there. We can go with some propaganda. Is there anything... I mean, there's no downsides to this. We gain 5% war support. I mean, we absolutely should. Utilize the film industry. We get 10% war support. Yeah. In an effort to improve public opinion towards the war effort, our propaganda ministers selected the exceptional cinematic production Our War, a sublime viewing experience with a strong patriotic sentiment for screening across the country. We hope this heralds the beginning of a long and storied tradition for our patriotic film industry. The results have been excellent so far. So, just an instant 10 war support. That's like so easy. Can we repeat that, or is that gone now? It's not gone from here, but I think it means we've probably done it, so... Alright, so some of those decisions which cost us war support, we can get back like that. You know, those economy decisions? These are things that I feel like we need to sort of pay attention to. Let's give that guy a medal. Oh, they're worth 2 medals. Let's have the division attack. And that's that for now. Okay, so the Navy, we've probably got some ships to play with, have we? The mine subs, we'll put them into that one. I might split one of these soon. And the destroyer will... So we can cover more areas. We're going to put them in there. Oh, and also click on Convoy Escort, which would help, wouldn't it? Now, this is looking possible down here. Oh, what I'll do is I will go and set up a Marines template. Because these are quite easy. The ones I've always had the most success with are just this. Just plain and simple. Just stacks of Marines. And then we give them support artillery. We give them... I never bother giving them a field hospital. Oh, engineer company, clearly. I don't think they need anti-tank. They will have anti-air. In this case, I can also give them support rocket artillery. And that leaves recon? A bit of soft attack. I'm not overly sure. Why not? Bit of cavalry recon coming ashore in the landing aircraft, eh? I can totally see that. I could actually give them... Let's put that on. I could give the armoured recon company... Screw it. Yeah, I mean, that makes more sense for Marines landing, doesn't it? So those are our Marine templates. And I will train... I normally take small amounts of these. That's going to put, like, high demands on our... what do you call it? Our light tank production. We've got the basic light battery. Let's have the basic shells then as well. And at this point, we go and improve the destroyers that we're making. I can do the floating harbour too. Woohoo. Don't think I need one of those. So that is sonar on that one. I always forget which way round this has to go. Light battery 2, anti-aircraft 4, anti-submarine warfare. Does it help to put more anti-submarine warfare on? I honestly don't know, but I'm going to do it. And then rapid-fire guns. There we go. I like those. We'll go with those, and you're producing those from now on. We'll use 48 days of production, will we? Oh, okay. Cancel. Let's get this finished. It's like in a week. And then I'll switch it over. I'll keep an eye on that. Resistance to occupation in British Malaya. I might need to improve my military police templates. Okay, supplies in the north. Please tell me they finally built it. Have they got railroads connected up yet? So the Mountaineers are looking a whole lot better, and they've all run up there, and they're not covering the lines at all. Why is this a thing? I don't know why this is. This is weird. What's happened to this? Answers on a post. Oh, it's because it's 2 different countries. Ah, okay, that's weird. That's the Soviet Union, and they're all right. Those are my enemies. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the shortcut through there. We're going to go there, and we're going to go there, and we're going to get in. This is my country, actually. They shouldn't have taken that. So that gave us this one, which you oh, wow, okay. So we're up to 10 million. Yeah, that's removed that recruitable population factor. I don't know if that might have crept up there before from the conscription law change that we made. So at this point, I could, if I wanted to, start going down this. But then we start building up inflation. So one gives us war support. One gives us stability. I need to try and calculate this. Because I can use the loans. Every time I can do a loan to sort of bring those things back down. That gives us war support. And that one... we just gain a research slot. But we also gain inflation. So the research slot would be useful. It would be useful. We can do these. But again, we get inflation. And it costs us military... I think I can just build military factories, to be quite honest. That costs us a lot, the price controls. There's not much more... Oh, hang on, there is some more to do. Should we bring Tibet into the fold? Let's do this. As much as I would like to go down there, the inflation costs, I think, not something I really want to spend at the moment. So we're just doing railways. How about some infrastructure? See how bad our infrastructure is? Where's the capital at? It's here. So put this back on. And we kind of want like a... I mean, this is best used, generally speaking, for getting extra resources built. But at the same time, we kind of want it for... I don't know if it does affect supply. It definitely does. It definitely affects local supply and stuff. Can we see, actually, where the railroads are going out of here? I might need to have a little read up about that. I don't know if we have to have the good infrastructure along railroads. I don't think that matters. But perhaps where it's originating from does. That might affect the amount of supply that we can produce. And other than that, it's really just a case of thinking in terms of getting resources. Steel being one of the key ones. There's like a stack of steel there. That gives an extra 17. So I'll set those off. The Shanghai one being like kind of most important. It'll take a while to do that. Alright, so I was going to look at trying to knock out some of the enemy over here. What's going to be the best way of doing this? We've got this opening here. There's a railroad terminates here. We could get across. And I think we can cut it off over to there and chop off those divisions in the top. Or I can go and try and do an invasion of the Dutch East Indies, which would also be good. Do we still have naval supremacy over there? We do at the moment. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. We've got the right amount of divisions. Let's put them in Kuala Lumpur. I'm going over with some big cavalry divisions here. You don't need to do that, actually. Halt. Wherever you are, just halt. The one that could do it probably better would be these guys. These are what I call my aggressive infantry, so let's bring those down to Kuala Lumpur. And we'll set a naval invasion for up and down this coast. And where we'll hopefully be able to quickly grab the ports off the Allies and we'll get in there. Let's hope that actually works to my advantage. Right. We were moving some divisions down the coast, weren't we? So I'll leave one guy in charge. Move the rest to here. One guy in. To there. One guy in. To there. Leave that. United States is up to some mischief. Kind of like moving troops like this. And let's leave the last one there so we can just see where we're going with. That should free up quite a few soldiers I can bring into the interior. I mean, we've already freed up 4 from this lot, so let's bring them up here. I don't even know what this army is there for, to be honest. It's just, is it a smaller one? It is a smaller one. I guess they were used as an emergency stopgap to fill up some of the ports. Alright, the big guys, let's bring them further inland. They should be all fully trained then. And we've got some... Oh, these are proper infantry here. This is nice. We'll ship them out of Hong Kong. So, are the USA up to anything? I don't think they're causing me too much grief, are they? 24 divisions. Let's go for a full-on naval invasion. We kind of want to... Do we want to go landing in the middle and try and spread north? I guess we're going to take the whole lot. We'll have to try and spread south quick. We'll need to take these 2 ports. These are the key things. I'm going to try and bring some divisions up here. So that bear that in mind. I'm going to take those 2 regions off. So we've got a better concentration of force up here. I don't have a navy I can really throw in support because I think they'll get destroyed. Let's go for... We're up to the point of having some decent-ish destroyers, which are fine for the moment. Oh, I was going to do the military police, wasn't I? Because that is costing me a bit, so let's go for that. And this little expedition is designed to get me the oil. It's mainly for oil. The fact that we'll be taking all that rubber and aluminium from everybody else is just a nice bonus. And I know we don't get all of those resources because we'll be an occupying force rather than they're our territories, but the fact that we negate it to others is just good in itself. So the cavalry can still come in and do this mayhem mission over here. If I'm going to be jumping off here, I feel like I really should build a supply depot at the end of this, right there. Yep, we'll drop it in after the infrastructure. It's still going to get things built. The railroads are still getting done. Because otherwise, there's no way we're going to be able to like feed the troops going in. I'll run straight into supply problems. What I need to do is now start tapping into the enemy's supply network. If we can get to that point and they're just connected up to ours, then we're pretty good. Anyway, over in the north, we should have had some progress up here. We've got 8 divisions. I tell a lie. We've got all these divisions of mountain men. Got the advanced armour. Let's keep ticking those over. So the USSR is making, like, real progress down there. At some point, they're going to cut us off from going any further. I might be content just to sit there, I think. Yeah, we'll sit there. I don't need to bring that in any further. And at that point, I also don't think we need quite so many things over there. So, you guys are free. We have nothing supporting that army, do we? And that is the army that's going over there, right? It is. Okay, so we've just added our first load of support troops into that. That's pretty useful. Do we have any more that could do that? The ones over... Malaya is not really a problem, so I'm going to add them in as well. But we will have air superiority over Malaya, because I think that's kind of important. And we have another one. Excellent. Let's put those in. And so they've got 300 ground attack aircraft to support their naval invasion. I like that. I do. I like that. Let's see how that goes. As long as we can maintain that, this is going to go ahead. And we have troops ready to come across and defend the ports in the background. So that's all good as well. Yeah, I've got forces all over the place. So over here, we got down to here. Nice. We've got some spare soldiers coming in. The Dominion of Australia assumes responsibility for colonial holdings. Good for them. And with the last division, we're going to stick it on there. And then we've got you, you, and you. And you can all redeploy up to here. Is that all the purple troops, or have we got more further on? We've got more further on, but that's okay. So that's the first bunch of what do I call them? These port defenders. That was my port defense template, which seems to have worked pretty well. We've got an army up in the north. That was there to go and defend Korea, should that kick off. Doesn't seem to be now. The Allies have quietened down. Oh, God, I mean, I spoke too soon. So there's been a massive naval invasion in Malaya. And supplies are now an issue. So what I need to do is... Did I make some more aggressive infantry templates for this? I have enough soldiers down there. I don't want to bring the really heavy dudes down. I've got 12 divisions of... I've got 17 divisions here of regular, good, strong infantry. Let's bring these down just to clear this mess up. I'm kind of glad I left some defenders on that line now, so that rail line doesn't get automatically cut. I don't think there's much here. I mean, I can't see it if there is. Let's just do this. I don't know where that guy's gone. I'm just doing a funny loop like that, because then we can we can actually get back to where we started. Doesn't seem to have been anyone left over there, so whether that came in ages ago and then they starved, I don't know. British Malaya has capitulated to who? Oh, that's Dutch East Indies. That's okay. Oh, it's because I've wiped this bit out. That's fine then. That's fine. So the guys coming down here can probably just redeploy and go and sit on a supply line somewhere else. Yeah, it does feel like I almost need to have a full coastal defense force on there. You can do it by clicking on area defense and setting that off. Japan seems to be gaining something in the Pacific. I think it's hard to tell with these. A dangerous naval invasion. Maybe America's coming in there. Well, anyway, the Dutch East Indies are going to have to fall to me. It's going to be mine. What's the status of this invasion order anyway? I forgot to change the destroyer over. We're going to do it now. We won't lose too much progress. So that's going to be our new 1940 hull. Yeah, just switch it.